You're scrolling through social media and you see this amazing video. This guy is carving and having the absolute time of his life behind his boat. How do you bring that kind of energy behind your boat? In this video, I'm gonna be giving you a few tips on how you can turn your foil better and carve like a pro. Let's get into it. Number one, you need to make sure that you stay patient. Unlike a wakeboarder or wake surfer, where turning is literally an immediate response, with foils, it takes time for a turn to develop. When you apply heel pressure or toe pressure, just know the foil is gonna take a minute to respond. And it's really important that you don't add more heel or toe pressure. Because if the foil is turning slow and you decide to add more toe pressure or more heel pressure, you run the risk of literally tipping the foil over, and then you, if the foil tips over, could fall into the wings. So you want to avoid that at all costs. Just be patient when turning a hydrofoil. And number two, the easiest way to turn a hydrofoil is by pointing your hip in the direction you want to go. For me personally, I like to think that I have a laser pointer sticking out of my hip. If I want to go towards shore, I simply point the laser pointer, my hip, towards shore. And subconsciously, my body will apply a proper amount of toe pressure, heel pressure to get me there. So it's really important to focus on where your hip's going rather than just focusing on how much toe pressure or heel pressure you're using. And the third tip that I can give you is make sure you have a good body position on your hydrofoil when you're trying to turn. That means your shoulders are back, your eyes are up, and your knees are bent. If your knees are locked, you're just gonna be really tippy and you're gonna fall over if you try to turn. If your shoulders are down and you're braking at your hips, you're just gonna tip over when you try to turn. You're gonna kick the foil out and you're probably gonna get yourself into a bad situation with falling on the wings. So next time you're out in the water, remember these 3 tips to ride better. Number 1, be patient. Let that foil turn. Don't force it, just let it happen. Be patient. And number 2, make sure you focus on pointing your hip where you wanna go rather than trying to apply toe or heel pressure. Your body's gonna do the work for you, just point your hip. And number 3, make sure you have a good body position when you're trying to turn the hydrofoil. Keep those eyes up, keep those shoulders back, keep those knees bent. If you do those 3 things, I guarantee you're gonna be turning in no time. If you wanna learn more about hydrofoiling or any other tips and tricks, check out the other videos in our YouTube channel. If you have any further questions, feel free to drop those in the comment section below or contact us via phone or email, and you can find all of that on mackyboarding.com or in the link in the description below. But until next time, happy shredding, and I look forward to seeing you in other YouTube videos.